I hope that's good enough. Hello. Welcome. It is March 20th. It is a Wednesday. I got my car back. Woohoo! I don't know if the last video I made was in the car. No, it was at my house. Cleaning my room. But before I continue about that, what was I gonna say? My phone is usually propped up in there's a little indent where the dashboard is, where the computer is, and occasionally when I turn, it might fall. So I'm not gonna cut it. I'm just gonna keep going. But anyway, today is our first dress rehearsal for the show that I'm doing, Treasure Island. If you're within the Napa area, come check it out. We open in a week. Super excited, super jazzed. I'm also starting to feel a little down because now that the whole rehearsal process is over. It's a little sad, I'll be honest. But I'm also excited nonetheless. I've been spending a lot of my free time when I'm not at work or at school or at rehearsals. Anytime I have free time, I've been just throwing shit away. I've been trying to clean my room just because every time I walk in, it's just kind of, part of it is also the environment that you choose to sit in affects your mood a little bit, Not that you choose to live in a dirty room, but more often than not, it causes stress in you. I don't know the actual science of it, but it's the idea of like living in clutter makes you feel cluttered. You know what I mean? So I've been trying to throw some things away. I actually got rid of a whole couple of boxes of items, and I'm just slowly going through clearing out spaces wherever I can. And I'm actually kind of proud of how much I've thrown away. A lot of it is just garbage. I'm like, I don't know why I even keep this. I have a couple boxes that I have for donations, and once I finish cleaning everything up, I'm gonna head to Goodwill or something and get get all my stuff and head to the Goodwill, take it there. But yeah, it feels so good to just finally declutter. I guess it's spring cleaning. It's technically spring. I don't know if you can see out my windows, but it's really foggy. Not foggy, cloudy. It's really cloudy. It rained last night, so we're still not out of the rain. Which you know what? I'm not unhappy about it because I love the rain. One thing though is because it is the turning of the season, my allergies are starting to act up. Anytime there's a turn of the season, I just fucking die for a little bit before my body adjusts. It feels like I'm usually fine. I would say 80% of the year, but there's those transition moments between spring to summer, summer to fall, fall to winter, winter to spring, that I just die a little bit. But anyway, so today on the agenda is just dress rehearsal, obviously. I think they said they were gonna have photographers come in, so I don't know if we have to do makeup. I do want to try it though. I play a pirate. Oh god, that cough that's going on, which I keep hearing everyone around me cough. Is fucking frightening, just because I was fine through the whole rehearsal process, but now that we're a week from showtime, from opening day, I'm just what was I saying? Oh, I play a pirate, and I have eyeliner just underneath the eye right here, and it's frightening because I don't like putting a pencil right that close to my eye. But when it was done to me, I didn't apply the makeup myself, but when it was done to me, it was not painful. It was not on my eyelid, which I'm always frightened about. But I don't know. I remember for my last show, Guys and Dolls. That's not my last show. I did Midsummer, but the very first show I did, I guess. Something fell. The first show that I did was at the community college, we had to put on stage makeup because when you're up on stage and all those lights are on you, it makes your face look flat because of how intense the lights get. So you have to put on like makeup just to define your like facial features, you know. And I remember I was told not to use any sort of like eyeliner or whatever because because I have like pretty dark skin already. So I just need to put foundation on, which I thought was really funny. And I was hoping to avoid it this time around, but no, it's part of the character design is to actually have the eyeliner, so I have to do that. They give me like a beard too. They have this like this Brillo pad looking thing, and you just dab it on, and it makes it's a pretty convincing looking beard. I mean, from like a stage, I would say it's a pretty convincing beard. But yeah, well actually, before I even do that, I have to go to like the DMV because of this. Which I can't even show you because it's my license plate, but I think I told that story. It's the reason why I had the rental car like a week ago. I hit an animal on the way home and it crushed up my license plate. So now I have to get a new one. But now I have to go to the DMV and get the little application form or whatever. And so what I'm gonna do is just oof. This is where the phone might fall. Oh. Yeah. Oh, like that's I know that turn is pretty wide, but I have to go down to the DMV and get a replacement for that. I think my days have been just like so packed lately. It's just I go to work in the morning and then I have classes in the afternoon and I have rehearsals at night. Some of those things aren't always on the same day, you know, like sometimes I'll have work and then I'll have rehearsal, and then some days I'll have class and then rehearsal, you know, or I'll have work throughout the whole afternoon or all the way up till closing at like 10ish or 10 after, even after 10, that's what I meant. And so I just feel really busy, and so when I get a chance to go home, the very first thing that I try to do is just clean my room. I don't know why. It's giving me joy. There's lots of things that I enjoy these days that I didn't think I would. One of the weirdest things I like enjoy, I don't want to even say enjoy, but like something that like something that makes me feel like I have my life more in control is just flossing. I know that's something like the dentist will always tell you, is like you need to floss your teeth, whatever. And that's true. You do need to floss your teeth. But as a kid, you're just like, oh, fuck it. If I brush my teeth for like half a minute, I was gonna say half an hour, like half a minute, I should be fine. That's what brushing your teeth is for. It's like, no, food gets stuck in between your teeth, goes into your gums, and if it gets stuck there, it'll bleed, and you'll get fucking gingivitis or some shit. You'll get like gum diseases and shit. So I've been flossing a lot, and it feels nice to just have clean teeth, and I don't know why, but I don't know, it makes me feel. Also, food getting stuck in your teeth contributes to having bad breath. You know, you could brush your teeth all you want, but if there's fucking food stuck in there, then you're SOL, dude. It's still gonna smell a little bit. So you want to get rid of as much grime in there as possible. I love it when cops break the rules. Like police just did a U-turn on a non-U-turn intersection. Didn't even have his lights on. And now it's raining. I love the rain. What was I gonna say? Oh, and just cleaning my room also. It's just something that I didn't think would bring me joy, but it actually really does. Why is this car in front of me going so slow? Oh, that's why. It's like there's a truck in front of me. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I like being able to. What did I do the other day? I have in my room a bunch of like figures. Let's be honest. I have a bunch of like action figures, and I have a bunch of older action figures that I don't even play with, and they're all in boxes. I have like a big orange box with just toys in it, and then I have like a little. I guess I ran out of boxes because it's in a laundry detergent box. And I was able to throw away as many things in the little in the little laundry detergent box that I was able to condense that and just not even have to worry about using the laundry detergent box anymore. So now I just have that empty space, which felt really nice. And now that I have that empty space, I was able to move my books up from underneath my desk up to the shelf where they're supposed to be. And more to that, I was able to get rid of a bunch of books that I don't read or like care for, like manga, like Zatch Bell or whatever. Not that it's a bad series, it's just not something that I was particularly into. I was able to get rid of those, which gives me more space. I was able to put more stuff over there, and then I was able to clean the top of my closet, which has been a giant point of contention for me. I just hate it. There's so much clutter there every time I look up. And then I was able to get into my desk because it was my dad's desk, so it has a bunch of his things in it. But then I look at it and a lot of it's just garbage, like nuts and bolts or whatever, or like papers that don't mean anything anymore. It's just because it's been so many years, or like previous grades that I've had. It's just nonsense. Doesn't make sense for me to keep anymore. Just threw them away. Just shred them. Threw them away. And I was able to clean out a whole desk drawer. So I was able to use that desk drawer to put all my old video games in. And now I have more space underneath the other desk. And I'm just like, I was like, yes. And I don't know why. Just like decluttering makes me feel so good. And like, if you're at that point in your life where like you feel like you need some sort of change, but are not capable of, or like not capable. What am I thinking of? Like not able to. Like you just don't have the ability to. Like you just can't. Like either your schedule's so busy, or it's monetary issues or whatever. Cleaning the space, like clearing out the space around you, I feel like does a lot. But that's just from my personal experience. I'm not gonna go around preaching that as what is that called? Gospel. I'm not about to preach that as gospel or whatever. It's something that I found that I enjoy a lot. I should not have gone this way. There's 2 trucks heading my way. I'm not gonna pretend like this whole thing of decluttering my life is a new concept, because people do it all the time, and it is legitimately a trick that people use to help not ease them out of depression, but it helps get through it. You know, because your surrounding area really contributes a lot to how you feel, and so that's what I've been doing a lot. But it's also been keeping me really busy. So I end up staying up till like 2 a.m. to do it. But it's fun, and I go and I fall asleep and I wake up and I kind of forgot what I did. But then I notice that I have like 2 trash bags full of like garbage just ready to throw away. I'm just like, oh yes, you know, it feels good. But if you have the time, try it, definitely. But that's it. I'm just gonna sit in silence for the rest of this drive. I didn't realize I've even been talking for this long. But anyway, that's it. Hope you all had a fantastic day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.